Hey everyone, welcome to this Google Tag Manager crash course. I'm Alessandro Russo and I'm gonna be your instructor throughout the course. And just to tell you a little bit more about me, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm the founder of a software house based in Ireland and operating worldwide. The name is Webermind Limited. And I'm also the marketing director of a non-profit charity that is operating in Vietnam and Ireland. And in Vietnam, we are building a school to help disadvantaged children getting an education. A few more details about my background. I'm a tech entrepreneur with 15 years experience in software engineering, and during my career I got the chance to work in many sectors, including fashion, telecommunications, non-profit, as I said, financial, media, SaaS, cloud, and supply chains, and many others actually. I have an in-depth experience working with large multinational companies. I've been very lucky and I had the chance to work with great people in companies like Workday, First Data, and many others. Other than an entrepreneur, I'm also an online and in-person instructor, and I currently can count more than 10,000 students among my courses that encompass technology, marketing, and other topics. Curious fact about me, I'm completely location independent. I got the chance to work from Italy. I've been living for many years in Ireland, and now I recently moved to Portugal. Alright, I think I said too much about me. Let's talk about the course then. Moving on to the topics. We're going to start with the course introduction. I'm going to tell you what is Google Tag Manager, what are tags, why do they matter, and then we're going to actually talk a little bit more about the tool, accounts, containers, container types, panel, workspaces, and finally we're going to play a little bit more with tags, triggers, events. We're going to work with Google Analytics, we're going to publish our tag, we're going to see how to debug what we've done, and so on and so forth. Lastly, we're going to move into advanced topics, and we're going to talk about the data layer. As I said, we're going to work with custom HTML tags, we're going to work with video tracking. I'm going to show you a couple of useful tools to debug your Google Tag Manager implementations other than the preview mode. And we're going to wrap up the course into our final summary. At the end of each section, you're going to find a challenge, and that will be your turn to test your skills. Alright, so let's move into the prerequisites. This course is designed for anyone that comes from a digital marketing or digital analyst background, but also for web developers that want to implement tracking into their websites. There's no prior knowledge required for Google Tag Manager because I'm gonna tell you everything about it in this course. And if you have at least a basic understanding of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it will be better. But again, don't worry. This course is designed for any type of knowledge. Either you are a beginner, or you already have some knowledge around JavaScript and marketing tags, or if you have no development knowledge whatsoever. During the course, you're gonna learn what Google Tag Manager is. This is a great tool by Google that will help you managing your tags, and you are gonna find out why it's so great for digital marketers and digital analysts. After getting a quick introduction about Google Tag Manager, we're gonna dig deeper into each single feature that the tool offers. We're gonna talk about tags, we're gonna see how to deploy Google Analytics tags, Hotjar, everything through the Google Tag Manager interface, and then we're gonna discuss what triggers are, how to filter conditions so that we can, for example, deploy our tags on specific pages based on certain conditions, and we're gonna also play around with variables. After you get some confidence with the tool, you're gonna create different events and track conversions on your website and gather useful data for marketing and analytics, because this is the very point of using marketing tags, right? The great thing about Google Tag Manager is that you're gonna need little or no help from your developers, because the only thing they're gonna have to do for the majority of the tags is to deploy just Google Tag Manager, and after that you'll be able to manage everything through the interface. Once we advance through the course, we're gonna move into custom tag implementation, and we're gonna discuss about custom variables and HTML5 video tracking as an example, because this is a non-standard tracking. I hope you are excited as much as I am, and it's time to start with our course. I'll see you inside.